So good day, welcome to Multi Design. In the continuation of our new deal that we are working on, so in this tutorial we're going to focus more on the elevation. So I want to edit more of this elevation, let them have specific function where they are for. So before I arrive at what I want to do, so now I'm going to start from this one curtain wall. So I'm going to go to level 1. I want to reduce the size of the curtain wall because of what I want to do to this corner side. So I'm going to reduce it just to 600. So if I check this one, it should be 600 as well, or something more. Okay, 600 by 600. So I think it's okay. So from here, from this part to this part is what? So that's 1/6. So 1/6 divided by 3. That is how many? Okay, let me just say this one should be add 50 to it. You do the same thing here too, so you'll be able to have 1.5. I'll be able to change that one to 500. So here I'm going to change to 650. Do we have any issue? Then we have an issue. It's dragging, so I'm going to increase. I just need the 50 to be completed. I think it should be. Anyway, leave it. So utmost approximation. So no waste time and do what we know is not necessary. So I've gotten what I want to get here now. So I'm going to edit this by changing this to. Instead of that, I'm going to change this one to 500 as particular. No. It didn't work that way. So we have 1, 2, 3. So it's 750. I think so we have it. This is 750. I think that should be okay. Yeah, fine. So this is actually the way it should be. Now the next thing I need to focus now attention on. Let me quickly go and complete that in the aspect so that I will know that I've completed the model of this. Now I'm going to take this one out. I already have the same. Go to level 3 now. So in the level 3 I'm going to do this. So align it to stay with this. Good. So that's what I want to work on. So I'm going to remove this one internally. It's not functioning anymore. Then I'll set this one to the back while I still maintain this for a purpose. So go back to 3D. This is the way I want it to be. Fine. So everything is equal. So now edit this one. Align it to this. You say finish. Finish. So something is still need to be done here. Just click finish here now. Do not attach. So go back to 3D and I will do something. Click here on these two because I want them to be more higher. So I'm going to say 260. Okay, that is how far this one will be. 260. So when you look at it on the elevation, which is the east, I think east, yes, so be the front. Now this good way I want to see the all lines all across. So this is the way I want to be seeing the lines. So except for this one, I need to still go up a little bit above the window, above the so whatsoever that will happen here, I will just like align this one to, let me just match it together. So now you say attach to this. So does it have this? Should have. TP has gone there. So that's what I want to have now. The elevation is set. So now let me quickly change the material on this one. So I'll be able to match them together. So the material here, just say edit category. Sorry, edit material category. What is it? So for the material that is there, I'm going to check for the, yes, this is the wall. I think that's it. Yeah, so click finish, come to 3D. Now what you need now is just to join the geometry. So you join the geometry and let them have the unified geometry. Good. So what do you see? Everything is connected without any particular something. So you do the same thing as well from this way too. So edit, then I did this one. So what I do is that I will select, then I will use the same thing that I've used before. So I have this one in touch, so click finish. So here now I need to align this, then push it. Good. So everything is done. Now what am I going to do to this position is that I'm going to deck it. So the decking is what I need to do here now, and I'm going to do it straight away. So what I'm going to say is that I will go to, because one I'm going to apply just going to be a flower position, like enough. You're going to see the beauty out of the whole thing. So I will say level 3. So at the level 3 we use the same thing that we've been using before, component, and create a model. So now component, so you just select that. So it's going, that place is going to have a green fill. So internal green fill within here to this space. So you say finish with category, you select, and you select the green area. You select green for it. So that's what I want to do. So when you come to east, so at the east now you drag it up to this position. You drag it up to this position as well. So just let it stay there. So in the construction you consider creating a beam for that. So that's what we have here. So I'm not finished yet, so I'm going to finish this part completely, so I know that I'm done with it. So what I need to put a glass protection around that space. So I'm going to go there and say still continue with the creation of what I'm doing on the level 3. So I'm going to say the reason is I want to use extrusion because I want to copy something to do another one. So I'm going to use extrusion. I will say finish. No, okay, sorry, it's still extrusion. I use I'm supposed not to use extrusion, I'm supposed to use sweep. Yes, discharge. So I will say create. I'm going to use sweep. So create on the part, select, create what you need to create, select it here, and then you finish it. So you go to this place and look at it and say edit the profile from the east, let the profile stay. So create this profile from here, which is going to stay at the top. Yes, like this. So I'm going to use this to do that which I need to do. So it's 600, which is okay. It shouldn't be too tall. So 600 will be choice. So I'm going to say finish. So when I click finish there, it's gone, it's rotated. So what I need now is that I will change the material to normal glass. Where is the glass? So if I didn't have any glass, just let me pick any one and then you make use of it. So what I want to do, so just use aluminium, or this aluminium is still duplicating. So you use appearance, click on the appearance and change it completely. Then you come to here, because I want to focus on that one and finish it off so that I will. So I'm going to say, where is the glass? Yeah. So for me now, I'm going to look for something blue. So just say glazing texture. Okay, I'm not in the right part. Yeah. So I'm going to say my appearance library. That's where I'm supposed to come from, where we see my opportunity. So I'm going to use this blue. So I'm going to use this one as secret, and then finish it. So from here now, I'm not finishing yet. So I'm going to now create this one, put it up by copying it. So what I do is that change this. What I will here is edit the profile. So instead of me having this one, I'm just going to have a complete circle staying on this one. So it will, yeah, so circle staying there. So standard like railing for this. So what I do is that I will change the material, click finish, then you change the material from there, then you come to the aluminum parts, just select this aluminum and say edit, duplicate, then you edit this. So just look for chrome, so just use metallic or metal. So anyone that's for, you can use for metallic, just search for chrome or whatever that you know that's okay, paints or miscellaneous whatsoever. So library appearance, just used to use a metallic, where's metal. So aluminum, bronze, depends on whatsoever you are doing. Nickel, platinum, so let's just use this platinum nickel. So you just have to search for something, so you use that and you say okay. So you stay at the edge for this, why this maintain what you need to maintain. So when you look at it from 3D now, you see what you have here. So this is not yet gone. So now we go to that level 3, then go to components, and then go and select flower components to place there. So I will like choose some of this one that I have here as a predefined, but I want to use something else. So instead of me using it, I don't think that it's have any function. Just come to massing, so site components, then you select from there. So I'm going to get from there this cherry. So I'm going to use a Frazino and I will edit it. So I'm going to say duplicate for my own use. So I don't want to do things that. So just let me just use duplicate too. Then from here I'll change the height to something like 450. Then I'm going to edit the appearance. I think the appearance is okay. Just edit render appearance alone. So for me, I'm going to choose plant. The plant is not okay by me. I'm going to use shrub and grass. So I'm going to choose this 14 grass. Why okay? So the 14 grass now is what I choose at this level. So I'm going to put it here. Put another one there. It's not visible, don't worry. So you can just like select them. So you go to elevation, which is the east. So as the pop it up, then you start adjusting to the time you are seeing them. Can you see? So it's visible. So what you need to do is that you can now select this. So you select any one, adjust it to this position, then drag them backward a bit. So select the two together, then start them back. Now it's okay. So I'm going to use one, then copy it all to where I need to copy it. So starting from here, place it here, the next, the next, the next, the next, the next. So whenever you do this and you see it from 3D, it has already changed the perspective of what you are creating. So if it's not okay for you, now you can change the height. Just like because you have duplicated it, it's going to automatically. So I'm going to say like 600. So I'm going to change the height like that. So everything multiply. So if I don't want the way they are, go to level 3. So it's not visible, it's not something that you should be worried of. Just select or select all instance in this view. Select on enter in this view. Then go to level 3. Just adjust them to the front a bit. And then you come back to 3D and see them. So I have said before, the process of doing elevation is very tedious. So it's going to be what as you are doing them, you are going to be seeing result and you're going to be happy with what you are creating. So we're done with this aspect now. Next, let me go on this one before we call it a wrap for today's tutorial. So I'm going to say come to level 2. At the level 2 now, I'm going to create and say wall. So architectural wall. So what you just need, just say plain wall. It should be exterior wall to hold on with the elevation in a simple way. So I'm going to say this curtain. This is curtain, which is wrong. I'm just use this particular one. Now duplicate it for use. So duplicate this, then edit, change this one to 10. Then the aluminum aspect, I'm going to change that. I'm going to use different material completely. So duplicate the material. So in this, select this and say appearance library. Then come to siding. So from the siding, you can decide to do whatever you want. And if you are not okay by the siding, you can check more of this. So I'm going to use any of this one, horizontal or vertical. Depends on what I want to use, but I prefer any of these small ones. So I'm going to use this one. So I projected this and then I like it that way. So I'm going to use that. Then I will dim the color. Yeah. So let it be of that refraction. So if you want anything like bump, you can just increase the size of the amount that it will be more thicker. Then image whatever that you know that is okay. Then you work on that. So for me, I think I'm okay. Just select like that and select again. So what I want to do here is that I'm going to draw this and draw it to the last part, which is here. So I'm going to say save, go to east elevation. So from the east elevation, this is what we have created. So what do? You drag it up to cover the whole space. So then you drag it down again because it's going to work from down to up. So here I'm going to say edit. So for the editing that I'm going to do here is that I will select and I will create it, open the window completely. I will say finish while I go back to my level and then align this one to the position which I want it to be. So having done this one, so this material is now going to be the one that will dominate some of the area that you're going to see the beauty. So I'm going to select it here, select this one, select this one, select this, select this. So I'm going to use, because I'm not doing the rendering within, so just the material I'm going to use for that particular one. Then I will do the same thing for the material at this side as well. So let me just select that and say okay, duplicate this or this one, and I've selected. So you know the name that you give to them, just change the material. So the material is one of the one that we have created here, which is this aluminum 10. I think it's the one. Yeah. So you say it's okay. So if you say it's okay, if you've seen it from the rendering part, which is the, yeah, so this is how far I want it. So it's your choice to do, it's your choice to make with whatsoever that you know that is okay by you. So you can imagine now. So that is how the elevation form, and that is how the beauty come step by step. So in the next episode, we are still going to come up and do something great for this. So before then, select this and then attach if you have this kind of similar issue. So let it disappear, attach it to the let everything be. So this is how far the whole thing looks like for now. So it's a beautiful thing to behold, and we have it in progress to go on. So that's how we design little by little and we progress. So this one you select them later and change this 10 to row 5. So this is row 5. So you change it and change it to, so everything will be automatically updated. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial where we are going to be bombastic more with evidence of reality. Thanks for watching. God bless you.